Jack Colback.
Mate, he deserves to be there.
D. Rich, you had him 7th.
Just because you look like him.
Literally the only reason.
Yeah, but that just makes him a traitor. That's fine.
No,
You want to
it's
be
not.
known as a Judas? Make the move.
No, it's not.
That's when the
Judas-
devil offers you a payment.
Mate,
It's
Judas
your choice
fucked
whether you want to
over
take it
all
or
the
not.
disciples. Michael Owen didn't do fuck all.
Yeah,
he
look
just
what
took a bit of
happened
money.
to Look what happened to Judas when he did that. Is it cheating if you fantasize about other women?
No.
Very good point. Very good point.
If you go on Fabian Delph's Instagram, people still comment snake. And I think that just shows how much of a traitor and Aston Villa hate him. That bloke's run from this side of the pitch.
All the way just to
All the
celebrate
way
in front of the Arsenal
Just to
fans.
celebrate in front of the opposition fan. But then he also played for Tottenham. He's the
Well,
perfect traitor.
Yeah.
Don't let emotions cloud our judgment.
Exactly. And he did. He has let that happen. And he does every week.
When?
Yeah, but I could go to Barcelona and win a few leagues and Champions Leagues.
No, you get sunburnt if you went to
Yeah,
Barcelona.
but, yeah.
Welcome to BourneHub, the fastest growing podcast on the internet. I'm Ty. We're here with Matt,
Hi.
Dan,
Hi.
and boys and girls, and ladies and gentlemen,
Can't believe it.
the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Mikey Warren.
Hello.
I told you all he's real. I'm shocked. How does it feel to be back?
It's an honour. It's a privilege, and I'm just excited to get going. Really,
Yeah. Well,
new start.
we thought we'd bring Mike back for the podcast today as we're talking about traitors. So,
That's not very nice.
He's been a bit. He has been a bit of a one the last few months.
he can now defend his awful takes. I mean, Matt's here to defend his awful takes as always.
Week in, week out.
Week in, week out. Kieran again is in America, and D-Lock, there was no real excuse from him
Just
this
said he
week.
was out till 9.
Can play PlayStation now, isn't he? So.
Fucking pussy.
Well, there we go. So I asked the lads to give me their top 10 biggest traitors or Judas players who've either disrespected the club that they've left or so whatever. Okay, it's a bit subjective, this one. How many people do we think is in this list?
I think it's the first one that's pushed 30.
Yeah, it'll be higher.
I'm going to go 25.
He was like, yeah.
That's
yeah.
very high.
No, not 30.
Remember, there's only 10 people.
I
could
reckon 23.
I'm going to go 19.
You just said 25.
I've changed my mind.
No,
19.
he's having 25.
No,
I'll say
19.
20. I reckon it's about 6 or 7 that's nailed on. The rest you're like scraping the barrel a bit.
19 or 21.
I can tell you, it is 20.
He's seen
Honestly,
it.
this is why I'm here. This
He
is why
gets
I'm
special privileges because he's a special guest.
here. I know ball.
In joint 16th, all with 1 point, so that everyone's the last. Slatan,
Okay.
which I believe is based on both Milan clubs and Juventus. Like, he just
Yeah.
roamed around Italy for a lot, so there's no
I just
loyalty.
I just don't think he had any loyalty.
Wayne Rooney, a Scouser going from Everton to Man United is the claim.
To be fair, he did say that he
Who
was
put
like.
these ones?
We'll tell you in a second.
He said he was in like love with Everton,
Mm.
and he was like Everton through and through, and then like not long after just joined United.
So that's part of the logic. Declan Rice,
Who the fuck has
What?
put Declan Rice?
he went from Ireland
Oh, it's
to
definitely
England.
Mark. No, it's definitely Mark.
from
Because
his-
he was a
listen to what
Chelsea
he said.
youngster.
It was from Ireland to England. That's the
Okay,
claim
I
they
get it.
made.
I didn't think it was
I think Kieran's done
Yeah,
that.
it's Kay Denny.
I didn't think it. Everyone,
K Denny, 100%.
That
He's
was
found a
Kay
loophole
Denny.
there.
Yeah. Oh, he's
even
going to
think
find
international.
loads of them.
because
man.
I saw it and I went, "What?"
Ain't
And
there
he-
loads of
And then
Irish
he's
players?
text saying Ireland to England. I went, okay, that makes a bit more sense. West
That's
Ham to
actually a
Ar-
good one to put in. Actually,
and Cesc Fabregas.
Declan. It's not like none of those are.
I don't
too
think any of that
bigger
bad.
rivalries.
Yeah.
Like Everton to Man United.
Who
I think the only-
did what? And then
I
we
think
can
the only
back
one
up on
there
points.
Yes.
that's warrants it.
Well, Zlatan was
Cesc.
put in by D. Rich.
Honestly,
I
right?
nearly
I
had
didn't know what to do. I was at a loose end.
No, I nearly had.
And then I looked into his history, his deep
You
history.
went on Wikipedia, didn't you?
Yeah, and I saw that he played for like 3 different like top Italian clubs.
No,
I was like,
I understand because
but he's also a bit of a dick.
you'd
Isn't
have to assume when he's joining those clubs, he's like, I'm going to be here for years, and then he just never did. And those
he was
clubs
only at
were
like clubs
preparing.
for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
apart
they've
from
spent a lot of
PSG.
money on him prepared to do that, and they've only had 2 years of service. So yeah, it makes sense.
I did think that one. My issue with that is I don't think he's hated by any of them really.
He's kind of got
No.
that aura that no one really hates Zlatan.
I don't think you can hate him because he'll just beat you up.
Okay. The other one was Rooney, put in by Matt.
Right, so it wasn't based off the fact he went from Everton to United because he actually saved Everton with the money. It's the fact he spent like 3 years at United throwing his toys out the pram trying to join Chelsea and kept putting in transfer requests.
How's he
Never
a traitor?
fully
when-
went to
because
see
he- but he stayed.
Was he didn't play in a few games because of that?
Is it cheating if you fantasize about other women?
No.
Very good point. Very good point.
Just
Yeah, but if
Yes,
you
it
put
is.
in,
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, but if you
sound like
put,
he thought about
but
it,
if you
like,
put in divorce requests,
he went in on a few.
That's
dates.
literally what he did.
Yeah, he went on a few dates. By the
No,
sounds of
you
it.
are Sir Alex, mate. He was fuming with him. They had months on end.
but I
where
don't think
he
that makes
wanted
him a
to-
traitor.
It does.
I think my claim
He
was
signed-
more
No,
of a
'cause he
traitor
stayed.
than what you did.
He didn't leave.
He signed a new contract and then
No,
stayed for another.
he
If
5
he
literally
got
didn't
more
leave.
money, he stayed for longer.
He threw his toys out of the pram and tried to leave.
No, or was it just a tactic to get more money?
No.
Well, yeah, it definitely was because it worked and he
Because
stayed.
he's worried about that United were letting go of like Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Tevez,
that's
all
exactly.
that.
Yeah, he was worried that everyone was leaving. He wanted to
Fucking-
leave.
No,
He
still-
wanted
still
to
an
jump
awful
ship.
take. Still an awful take, but you know.
You're
Okay. Well, I
spoiling
didn't.
the list.
I did look at the Rooney one, but then I didn't. Again, didn't think there was a strong enough case for that for me personally.
Yeah, same.
That's fine.
The Everton to Man United is probably a better shout because a lot of Everton fans didn't.
That's what I thought your
Like-
logic
Yeah, that's
was.
what I thought you were about. 'cause
Yeah, that's part
he
of
was
it.
he was saying that he loved Everton.
Oh yeah,
like-
that's why I put it in.
Declan Rice was put in by Kieran.
Yeah.
I
he's
actually think
trying-
it's quite clever.
I think
Actually.
he's trying to be clever there.
Yeah. It's
I
not
don't
like
think you actually have any authority on this podcast anymore. So
I'll just go over there, shall I?
it's not the worst shout, but again, it's Ireland.
I think. It's
I don't think
smart.
anyone cares.
Yeah.
We did this podcast in Ireland, maybe.
I guess we're English, so like we're getting the benefit of it.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
smart.
So I
If it was
don't
the other
care.
way, it'd be fuming.
Yeah.
No, because it'd be the best player for Ireland and not go to the Euros every 4 years and not go to the
Jack Grealish
World
did
Cup.
the same, and no one really.
no one
batted
cares
an eye
about
for
that.
Yeah. So-
Yeah, stupid from Kieran actually.
And Fabregas was by me. Looking at the list and at what other people put, I wouldn't have him in. Like now, looking what everyone else did. But
I think he's an all right shout.
my logic was Arsenal captain to then go to Chelsea
Yeah.
and win him a league.
Win the title.
yeah, but the only defence is like Arsenal actually had first dibs on him. They had a buyback clause from
Yeah, he
Barca.
did want to go there, didn't he?
No, Arsene Wenger didn't want him.
That's why. Yeah, Fabregas wanted to go.
Yeah,
To Arsenal.
Fabregas
But he
wanted to go
could've
to
gone-
Arsenal,
could've gone
but
anywhere else.
but
He went
Arsene
to
Wenger
the
said
London
no because we
rivals.
already had like 4 or 5 creative midfielders.
What? Who did you have?
Jack Wilshere,
Santi
break it down.
Santi Cazorla, Jack Wilshere.
Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, but like what I mean is,
Ramsey, Arteta.
yeah, seriously,
Squalacci.
Where does Fabregas
centre
get
back.
in there?
No, I know.
Yeah, Fabregas should.
But
also, like-
Kallstrom.
He didn't do that well at Barca.
Oh, he
I
did.
don't
Did
know.
he win the
I think
Champions
He
League?
won a few
Yeah, but
leagues
like-
and the Champions League.
Yeah, but I could go to Barca and win a few leagues and Champions Leagues.
No, you get sunburnt if you went to
yeah,
Barcelona.
but at least they'd have a quality linesman.
Okay, well they're all our 16th, so they're nowhere near the top 10 to be
I
fair.
think they deserve to be there.
15th with 2 points, Robert Lewandowski went from Borussia Dortmund to Bayern Munich.
I think it was
It's
Matt.
a good shout, actually.
I think it was Matt. Like, this is a common thing where Matt gets all of his
Yeah, we've
players
learned
out
this.
before the top 5.
Matt's
Yeah,
comes
awesome.
early and they're not even in the top 10.
And then all it is a comparison of who's above.
Yeah, and then he has about 5 or 6
It's
in
all
the
about-
actual
it's all
top
about
10.
being a bit different. Right.
I think
Lewandowski was part of the brigade which left Dortmund for Bayern Munich, and I think that's the greatest traitor move in sort of football history.
Why is it not number 1 then?
yeah. Why isn't
No.
It was
I'm
ninth.
not saying like this because it.
Oh,
wasn't-
do you mean because there was a lot of them?
there was a lot of them? I'm not talking about this.
It was
one.
like him,
all of them
Götze,
together.
Mats Hummels.
Götze, Hummels. They all just jumped ship and went. You know what? We ain't gonna bother this club. But Marco Reus stood his ground, and now look at him
So what makes Lewandowski's as bad then as other people who've done it?
because he went there and scored about 80 goals a year.
Yeah, but surely like that's not that bad.
So just being successful doesn't make you an absolute
But
traitor.
also, he actually did go on a free.
Yeah,
as
but then
well.
he also celebrated against Dortmund every time he scored.
Did he?
Yeah.
Have you got proof of this?
No, I
claim that you've just chucked out there.
No, he did. He
I
did.
reckon. I don't think there's Dortmund fans that actually hate him.
There are.
I think
know
they
a few.
understand.
I don't think it's that bad.
There are. They're not happy with him.
Have you spoken to them?
Yeah.
But it's different in that league because Bayern win the league like every year.
Exactly.
So it
So
makes sense to go to Bayern. and
all
win
these
the
good
league.
players who can finally bring you. Imagine your team. Like finally, we can compete with
No,
Bayern Munich.
yeah, but they
And
won a
then they'll
league
But if you want to
Dortmund
win the
did.
league, you just go to
Right.
Bayern in that league.
like 2012 or something.
Bayern have won like the last 10 years.
Yeah, but like that sort of
Yeah.
era of
So
Klopp
for
team.
the last 10 years, because of Lewandowski.
I don't think it's that bad because like
I don't
a
think
lot
it's
of
that
people
bad.
do that in Germany. They just sweep up the best talent.
Oh,
Like
so-
even
exactly.
Alonso might go to Bayern. Like they take the best managers, the best.
Yeah,
players.
I don't think that's that bad.
And it's traitor.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Fair.
but the eye test.
In 14th place with 4 points,
This is another one of Matt's.
Peter Odemwingie.
That's a good one.
Oh,
That's I didn't think
I
so.
didn't
transfer
that.
deadline day. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny actually.
That was put in by D-Lock at 7th.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a shout, you know.
Yeah.
Say, I don't know what the clubs were. I know
It was
one was
Stoke.
West Brom.
West
innit?
Brom. He went from
West
West
Brom
Brom.
to-
and he
West
drove
Brom
down to QPR.
Oh.
saying he
QPR,
was going
yeah.
to join, and he actually drove himself there. And then
Said
And then
goodbye
they
to
didn't. They
everyone.
didn't. They didn't join.
yeah, and then he refused to play. So yeah,
That's actually a good.
That's
shout,
so
you
awkward
know.
saying goodbye to your teammates. And then coming back Monday morning.
Yeah, but
like-
surely, like, you have an idea of if they're actually going to sign you.
Yeah, your agents would probably be like,
Yeah.
But
His agent's
well,
just
yeah, there
shit.
must have been an idea, but he's probably more pushing for it once he's there.
yeah.
But he's gone in the group
but
chat,
West
seen a
Brom-
bit, lads, left it, then gone to training Monday. Go, yeah, can you add me back in?
Yeah, but West Brom to QPR. Was that when QPR were in the Prem?
Harry
QPR were throwing money.
We're in
Then.
the Prem then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the year that they've struggled now because of the money they spent that year. You've got to really hate them. I don't think QPR or what was it, West Brom, really care.
yeah,
for
they're not
being
losing
in-
sleep over that, are they?
No.
Yeah, they're not that big rivals. Like, they're not mad rivals, are they?
Not rivals at all. Are they?
Exactly. So,
But-
like, that's not that bad.
But the act itself is a bit
yeah,
traitorish.
it's a bit bad.
In 13th place, one more point with 5, Eric Cantona. So this was the
Leeds to United.
Leeds to United.
But he did win the league with Leeds.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he won the league in
They can't. Like,
92,
they can't like hate him. Surely.
and then he left to the direct rival
at the time.
at the time,
It
and
was-
then won the league.
Because like now, if you said Leeds to United, like that's not a big deal. But back then, it was.
It
like,
would be to
the
Leeds
two,
fans.
the two biggest teams at the time.
Yeah,
Do Leeds fans hate him?
I think they do because they just won the league, and then they took the best
Yeah,
striker to their
yeah,
arch
yeah,
rival
they-
at the time, and then United won the league the next season, having signed that striker.
And for him to go to United and score those goals and rub it in Leeds' face,
Yeah,
he
he's
deserved to be on there.
What
You
is
make
he?
it so
I
over
swear.
the top.
Oh yeah, and
That's what it was.
I'm pretty sure he celebrated every time against Leeds as well.
Oh, every time he scored against Leeds, yeah.
yeah. I swear Matt just makes things up.
Apparently, there's a mad story about how United signed Cantona. So I know it's not a history lesson, but I'll tell it anyway.
Go on. Then.
Oh,
Dunno.
So Leeds rang up United. I think they were inquiring about some right back or full back that United had, and United were like, "No, we're not going to sell him, but can we have your star striker, basically?" And then Leeds were like, oh, "Okay." And it went for like 1 or 2 million or something, like ridiculously cheap.
was he pushing for a move?
Yeah, he went on strike for 2 weeks.
Just won the league.
Mate, he
with
just makes shit up.
Everyone's gone on strike.
Everyone's been on strike apparently. Odom Wingy didn't play for like 6 years.
12th place with 7 points, Fernando Torres from
Really?
Chelsea to Liverpool. Deadline day for 50 million.
Other way
Liverpool
around.
to Chelsea.
I think you better speak on this, Ty. What was
Yeah,
your
go on.
emotions?
How
and
high did you
feelings?
put him?
Are you still
You
livid?
put him like 7th. Kieran's put
Again,
him 8th.
I didn't overly want to put him in because I don't like. I put him 9th because I couldn't think of anything else. One, because it was again Liverpool to Chelsea. We hate Chelsea. It was on deadline day. He was our star striker, even though he was on the decline, and we knew that at the time. So
Was he on decline? I thought he had his like best season before he.
No, it was like
No,
2
we-
seasons before.
2
wasn't it?
seasons. The year we sold him, well, halfway through that
He
season,
cut his hair.
he was shocking,
Yeah.
and we were gutted because we loved him for like the 3 years he had with us before. But in the back of our heads, we're like
50
50
mil.
50 mil.
Yeah.
Can't turn
Like-
on 50 mil, mate.
And
If
then,
he's on-
thankfully,
and
he was
he
shocking for
fell
that.
off, mate.
You put him higher if he.
I don't actually think he was.
amazing
I don't
for
actually
Chelsea.
think he was that bad as people
Oh,
make out.
If you said to me now,
Oh.
I was gonna say, if you said to me now, you could
Yeah, sorry.
redo that transfer, but they have to pay 100 mil.
You'd do it.
Slap your hands off. He won us a Champions League.
for going around a
Our
goalkeeper.
first ever Champions League.
He didn't
So
win
for
it,
us,
did he?
was it? He did.
You went
He
around a
scored that
goalkeeper.
goal and he won
Yeah,
the
but you were
corner.
going to win anyway.
You were winning
No,
anyway.
You were
then.
literally. You were winning.
No. He won the corner, and on that corner we equalised
So for winning a corner, he's worth 100
in the
million.
final.
Yeah, but you were talking about when he took around the keeper.
Oh,
You
ignore
would have
it.
actually won that game.
Let's ignore that.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
go
fine.
to the final.
So winning a corner is worth 100 million.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Well,
Well,
if we
you
don't win
could
that corner, we don't win the
you could have
Champions
just
League.
played better.
This is a bit of a waste of money.
You could have just played better the whole of the rest of the game.
do you like Torres?
Yeah, I did. Well, it was frustrating. Yeah.
I don't think he's as bad as people made out.
No,
He was amazing for us.
No,
But
no, for
honestly,
Chelsea, I
no,
don't
he
think he
wasn't
was
good,
that
no,
bad.
he was.
He was. He scored about 6 goals a season.
We're going to 11th, the one just shy of the top 10. Jack Colback. He got 8 points.
Literally what I said.
Mate, he deserves to be there.
So
Did
the
you
people
put-
who had him in
Yeah, I did.
were D. Rich, you had him 7th.
Oh, just because you look like him.
Literally the only reason.
No, he's only
Sticking-
upset.
sticking
He's
up
only
for the
upset
gingers.
because he was half decent for Forest.
D. Lock had him 10th, and Kieran had him 8th.
I think
Yeah,
that's
he
a Google. I
deserves
think
to
that's
be
a
there.
Google search. I don't think many people would have
100%.
known about
That's a
that.
good. That's
he went on a
ChatGPT.
free from Sunderland to Newcastle, mate.
Chat-
Honestly,
GPT
did you know
points.
that before
Yeah.
getting on Google?
He
Yeah, but
wasn't in
like-
my list when I did it. I know of it.
Yeah, but like, what impact did he make? Which way did he go?
Sunderland to Newcastle.
So, like, what impact did he have on Sunderland in the first place? And then when he went
Yeah,
to
he wasn't a
Newcastle,
cult
what did he
hero.
really do?
no, he come through the youth and everything.
Wasn't a
At
cult
Sunderland.
hero, though, was
he
he?
come
But-
through from like a young lad.
Yeah, but like, still.
Yeah, but to go to Newcastle when you've like played for Sunderland all your life.
I'm sure he's hated up there, but
Yeah, he
not
probably
many,
is.
Not many people.
Yeah,
really-
but we're very far away from there, so we probably just don't know. Can you
there?
ask Amy?
Yeah.
She'd
where
know,
is she?
surely.
What
Do you
do
know
you think
Jack
of-
Colback?
What do you think of
Where
Jack
does she-
Colback?
Where does she stand on the Colback saga?
Yeah, but is she from Newcastle
Yeah.
or Sunderland?
I don't
Sort
know
of the same
that.
thing,
Could-
right?
no, but you can only be from one of those places.
The logic was just based on he played at Newcastle all his life and then going to Sunderland.
Yeah, I think
Other way
no,
around.
other way around.
Do we know anything else except for that?
Yeah, and he went on a free. I think
Doesn't
it's
that make it better?
no. I think it's worse because you're not making the club any money.
I don't think they would
But it
have got
probably
much
makes
for him
more-
anyway.
makes
Yeah,
more
like-
sense for the player.
Maybe like 100 mil.
Maybe they were thinking we're going to screw them over by giving them Jack Colback. Maybe that was the
Yeah,
logic.
maybe. And then what happened to Sunderland? They dropped like 2 divisions.
just because of Jack
Colback made them drop 2
It's a
divisions.
virus.
Yeah, mate. They were in the Prem when Jack Colback was there.
Who had him 7th?
Me. He deserves to be there.
He's the one that got him high on
Quite
this
high.
list.
Mate, he deserves to be there.
It's classic
You've
Dan
googled
Richards.
that one, and
ChatGPT.
You're looking at the
What's
floor,
wrong with
you
a
definitely-
Google
you definitely
search?
Googled it. You looked at the
Zlatan
floor.
was a Google search too. Look, that player was put in by the most people so far.
So far.
No, that just shows why he should have been top 10. Mate.
well, now we're getting into the top 10.
Yeah, this is where it counts.
yeah. All right. Fuck you all then.
So now the Bible, the Gospel,
Yeah, it's the gospel.
now gets written.
Holy Bible.
10th, 9th, and 8th, even 7th, all really tight. And then from 6 onwards, it's just a huge jump on points. So I think there's an obvious 6. And then
Google versus non-Google.
in 10th place with 1 more point on 9, Michael Owen.
It wasn't direct, was it?
No, that's why I put him quite low because it
It's
wasn't
not.
direct.
Well, where did he go to first? Newcastle.
From Liverpool
Madrid.
to Liverpool to Madrid, and then Madrid to Newcastle. Then
Newcastle to United.
Did
Then
you
to Stoke
go?
or
No, I
something.
think you had the Stoke
Might
one.
have Stoke before.
Yeah.
So is it even that bad?
No, but it's for Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
I
but
think-
is it even that bad?
Wait,
Seriously.
didn't he come through? Did he come through the academy, or he's like he's like 18?
Yeah, that's like England burst on the scene. He was
Yeah.
with us at the time.
But you're Michael Owen, right?
I'm not
You're
Ty.
you're at Stoke City, right? You're coming to the end of
I
your
get
career.
why he did it, but
United put a shit ton of money on the table to go there for like a season or 2. You're stupid not to do that.
Yeah, but that just makes him a traitor. That's fine.
Nah,
if you want to
it's
be
not.
known as a Judas, make the move.
Nah, it's not.
That's when the
Judas-
devil
Ju-
offers you a payment.
Mate,
It's your choice
fucked
whether you want to
over
take it
all
or
the
not.
disciples. Michael Owen didn't do fuck all.
Yeah,
he
look
just
what
took a bit of
happened
money.
Look what happened to Judas when he did that.
Why
He
want to?
slipped in.
I
the
don't know.
play.
He just became an awful pundit.
what did happen to Judas in the end?
I don't know. He probably got killed.
Oh.
I reckon.
I thought you knew the backstory.
I reckon Jesus like hired like an assassin or something.
He's playing for Real Madrid.
Or he was just like, "Oh, Dad, can you?" Just... or he was just like, "Dad, can you kill someone?"
Like, it was more based on the logic that Michael Owen was loved at Liverpool, the same way the Torres one. But going from to Liverpool to Chelsea is not as bad as going from Liverpool to Man U, even though it wasn't directly swapped.
You can
That's
tell,
what I mean. If it was directly, I reckon he'd be way higher.
you can tell nowadays where he wants some sets of fans to appreciate him, and he's not really loved by any sets of fans.
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually, do you still like him?
No.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I've got more...
Because of the United transfer.
Maybe it's more of an age thing as well. I've got more love for Torres because I witnessed those 2-3 years.
Michael Owen's probably a bit before you.
It's probably a bit before me, but I just know we don't like him. I don't even think you lot are that fond of him. He got the goal against City.
Yeah, that
but other
goal
than
was-
that,
I think he won the league that season, but like,
you could have done that without him.
yeah,
So-
Yeah, but
one of many.
would have
so
City won the league if they won? If they? Oh wait,
I don't think we'd say it's down to Owen. So
Ninth. With only one more point, with 10. Götze? However you say his name.
Mario.
Mario Götze.
Mario Götze.
It's the same as Lewandowski one, really.
The Lewandowski one, but obviously people
lot more
claim
people
is a
played
bit more
What's the
to
difference
it.
between that and Lewandowski?
He fell off.
I know the story to this one.
Well, he
Because I
joined
did
Bayern-
give it a bit of a Google
He joined
to know
Bayern
the
and then
difference.
absolutely fell off as well, and then went back to Dortmund.
So, the story with this one, I put him in. I'll check in a minute where I put him. But
So this is a Google one. How dare you look at Google?
yeah, but once I knew he, like, when I was doing it, I thought Dortmund to Bayern Munich, like you boys thinking, is not dreadful. But then I saw his story compared to Lewandowski's and went, oh, right, Roberts isn't, but
Go on.
his one is.
Oh.
So they played the Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid Dortmund, the year they got to the final with Bayern Munich.
Yep.
The day before, he announced that he was going to Bayern Munich.
Oh,
What,
before
for
the
Champions League
semi-final.
Oh, so semi.
Yeah.
and then they beat. Real.
And then they were just all, yeah. So you were already like, in his head before they even played Bayern Munich in the final,
I'm guessing
he was
didn't
already
start.
going there.
I'm guessing he didn't start in the final.
I don't know. At the time, he
I would
was
not be
the
starting
big deal,
him.
though.
I would not be
probably. I
starting
don't know if he did or not, but at the time, he was like a big deal. If he didn't play,
But then I find it more funny that like he totally failed at Bayern and then went back to Dortmund.
would you take his like? I mean, obviously you would, 'cause we're not footballers, but for his career to score the World Cup winning goal, but then do nothing really. in your
I'd
career?
take
Peaked very early. 'cause
No,
he had
I'd
a lot
take
of
that.
potential.
I'd
I don't remember
happily
him.
have a shite career
I
and
better
have a
remember
World
him.
Cup winning goal.
I
Yeah,
better
I'd
remember
take
him at Bayern. Like, he
Yeah.
didn't do anything impactful at all.
No.
In my head, he's more of a Dortmund player.
Yeah, I agree.
I had at 7th. Matt had him 8th.
Had him above Lewandowski.
Yeah, because he went basically before they were playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. He
Oh.
announced,
You
Oh,
had
wait,
him
no,
8th as
wait.
well.
No, this is actually true. He did score against Dortmund for Bayern and he did celebrate.
exactly.
That's actually he
You
did
had him
do
as
that.
well.
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
You were accusing me.
No, I just like to cause drama.
We have a joint 8th, both on 11 points. Ronaldo R9
Oh, okay.
and Fabian Delph.
Fabian Delph.
Two very similar players.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Fabian Delph. What's the
What?
story?
Yeah,
there?
what's
I
the
don't
story
even
of
get that.
Fabian Delph?
I didn't put him in. I know Kieran did because he sent me the list, and I would have had Delph in instead of the Fabregas one.
What was he?
Okay,
City
go
and
on.
That was the
Everton?
one where he was the captain for Aston Villa,
Yeah.
and then when I'm not leaving
Did
for
an
anything,
interview.
the whole shabam, signed a new deal, and then next day he handed a transfer request and went to Man City.
Yeah,
So
That
to
is
pay
quite
off his
bad.
contract, was that?
He just
Signed a big
literally
contract.
bent him over
yeah.
That is quite funny.
Yeah. That's
as
That's
the
quite
captain
bad.
as well, and then like he's just known as a snake now.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I forgot about him.
I didn't think of him at all.
Yeah, I
But
would
again,
have
he's-
had him in.
He's one of those. He's
Yeah,
not a great
he
player.
definitely goes in over
He's not
Zlatan.
compared to these players. So I wouldn't.
Yeah,
have
he's not
put
No.
him
great.
in.
I think
It's fine.
R9 has more of a claim.
I didn't have Delph or Ronaldo in mine. D Rich, you had none
No, I
either.
didn't either.
D Lock didn't have any in either. Mike, you didn't have Delph, but you had Ronaldo ninth. Matt, you had Delph 5th, but didn't have Ronaldo. Kieran had Delph 6th and Ronaldo 2nd.
Second? Wow.
It's very high.
To be fair, that Fabian Delph one I just totally
Yeah,
forgot about.
I had to have,
He
to
could
this
definitely
day,
be on
if
that.
you go on Fabian Delph's Instagram, people still comment snake. And I think
Yeah.
that just shows how much of a traitor and Aston Villa hate
Yeah.
him now.
I would have had him in.
Yeah, because he was the
I
captain.
wish
Yeah.
I had him in. to
Didn't
be
even
fair.
think about him.
I
at
didn't
all,
think
to be
about it.
honest.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough if obviously you've not got the experience with, football
With
knowledge.
Fabian Delph.
Yeah, I understand.
Mate, 9 of his players are already out, and we've still got 6 left.
It's
And
a
he's
bit of
talking about ball
a
knowledge.
bit of a running theme. This is.
Yeah, but obviously, he could play multiple positions as well. Like he could play left back, midfield.
Let's save that for the midfielder chat, mate.
I think a few of us have decided we may have had Delph, probably not so high, but for
Well,
what he's
me and
known
Kieran,
as.
who actually thought about him, had him 5th or 6th. He's definitely ahead of the people we
Yeah,
spoke about
I agree.
so far.
He deserves to be on
So
that.
he deserves to be at least where he is.
Yeah, I don't have him above Torres and Fabregas in mine, now looking back at it.
I'll
so.
put him above a few of mine as well.
Ronaldo, Kieran had 2nd, which I think is really high,
high.
but I don't think Ronaldo's hated by them.
I reckon he's loved by all of them.
He played well for both teams,
Yeah.
so it
Yeah.
probably doesn't matter too much.
I think he's looked at the transfer, Kieran definitely, and gone, right, well, that's
Yeah.
got to be up there. But I don't
Yeah.
know, like, the others, like, people hate Delph. I don't
Yeah.
even think City fans are that
Yeah,
fond of him
no.
anyway.
Yeah, because he
Well,
didn't
no.
do very well at City.
Barely played.
I mean, won a Premier League, but people will love Ronaldo. 7th place.
Right, just
Done.
a sec.
I can see you
right?
getting busy next to me.
I've gone on the first Instagram photo
Of
of
Fabian
Fabian Delph,
Delph.
the most recent one, right? And if you go comment, snakes everywhere.
How long ago was this? Like 10 years
And
ago?
how
or something?
long ago did we
That's
leave?
crazy.
Yeah.
Like Villa fans hate him, and like I know if you say Delph, in my head I go Snake. That's the first
But
thing.
No, you see now, since it's been mentioned now, I remember it really well.
Yeah,
See,
But I
Villa,
just didn't
Villa
think
fans hate Grealish as well, and I don't really get that one. I know.
100
he-
No, I
Yeah,
don't get the
no.
Grealish one.
Nah.
Because-
He did well for them. He was the captain and got him 100 mil.
And went
yeah,
to the
and
best team
look
in the
how
league.
look how good they are now as well.
Yeah.
That's from spending the 100 mil.
Yeah.
In 7th place with 14 points, so a tiny bit of a jump. William Gallas. Now with this one, I didn't have him in. My logic was a bit. He was good, but he wasn't like diabolical. He went from. Which was the first one?
He went from
Chelsea.
Chelsea to Arsenal,
to Spurs.
and then Spurs. Chelsea Spurs, was that direct?
no, Arsenal Spurs.
Arsenal Spurs, sorry. That was a direct move.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, he loves London, obviously.
No, but also I think
He's
he's
Arsenal captain.
I
as
think
well,
he's
isn't
also spoke shit about the club when he leaves them.
Okay, so
I think he did that for Arsenal anyway.
for the Chelsea one, he was sort of ish forced because of the Ashley Cole move. So I don't put too much on him based on that
he?
one.
I don't think he was getting in the team as much in Chelsea as well. So
No.
he probably need to move. Arsenal captain to then
Arsenal captain to
Tottenham.
Tottenham is bad, but
Yeah.
also that's also a downgrade
At the time.
at the time. At every time in history.
You almost did.
Triggered.
Right, well, the top 6 now is a big jump.
I'm missing one. Of
I'd be
these
surprised
players,
if-
I think
Not everyone has these 6.
I'm missing one.
Yeah, I think I'm missing one.
Do
as
you
well.
think you've got the top 6?
No, I'm missing.
Not in
one.
the order, but do you just think you've got the
I
top
think
6?
so.
No, I'm missing one
I'll probably missing 1 or 2.
or 5.
Well, we're not
Potentially.
shocked with you, to be fair. So,
Potentially.
right, so 7th had 14 points. 6th has 32.
Jesus Christ!
So the jump is big now.
Oh, so they're all up and down then.
Okay.
Everyone's got them.
So
quite
that's
high.
why you should really have these in the
Yeah,
top 10,
yeah.
Okay.
realistically.
So
You'd be an idiot not
You're
to.
setting us up.
Well,
for
you're
something.
gonna. Yeah, I'm definitely missing.
Imagine not.
One.
Right,
Imagine
so-
not having that player.
In 6th place with 32 points, Robin Van Persie. From Arsenal captain
Yeah.
to Man United Premier League winner.
Yep, I actually didn't even have him that high.
So,
I thought you'd have him higher.
I'll tell you.
I actually
I-
just quite like him still.
I had him
No,
6th.
I don't hate him that much.
I had him 6th. Kieran had him 7th. D. Rich had him 9th. Mike had him 5th. Matt had him 4th. D. Lock had him 3rd.
I had him the lowest.
you'd
And
have
I'm the
him higher
Arsenal
than
fan.
nine.
The Arsenal
Yeah.
fan has him the lowest. Do you want to explain that?
All the other Arsenal picks I have in there are worse. I think.
They are, but like he was your best player and your captain, and then he won the League United.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
Next season.
And
And
he weren't going to win it with us.
When he
was
scored against Arsenal and celebrated as well.
Oh shit! And he got a guard of honour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guard of
yeah.
honour's
At
class.
the Emirates.
It is
so.
quite funny.
Do you hate him?
I don't hate him as much as the other
But
players.
even nowadays, he goes to United games.
Yeah, but he also
He prefers like United now.
yeah, because he won a title there probably.
Yeah, but
I just
he was
like
at
also-
Arsenal for like 10 years.
Yeah, it is bad.
Forgetting the list, like forgetting other Arsenal traitors, which they all hate Arsenal, so that's why they jump ship. But do you or the Arsenal fan base, do you not like him?
No,
Or-
I think a lot of them don't like him. I don't hate him.
Probably
Don't
out of
like
all
him.
these players, he's probably maybe had the biggest impact.
Well, he was your
out of
best
the players
player.
that have moved.
Yeah.
He won the gold. Did he win the Golden Boot with you, or 2 years on the
No, he
bounce?
won with us.
Did he win 1 or 2 with you?
What golden boots?
Yeah.
Don't know, but I don't think he won one with you, did he? He
Yeah, I
won
think-
first
One at
season.
the
When he
no,
won
so it
the
would be.
league,
I think he won
yeah.
the Golden Boot with you and was your Player of the Year and captain. Then jumped ship, won the league, and was their gold. Won the Golden Boot
Yeah.
again. That's just a player going up a level.
Yeah.
And you were sort of competing with United a little bit at that time for the league.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't think they were, but
Like
it's more the fact.
late 2000s, early 2010s. Like you're in that region.
Yeah, I don't.
I think-
no, but that's when we got our fourth.
Yeah, you were claiming
thing
4th
about
as a
being
trophy.
fourth a lot.
Yeah, I get why he left, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think it's more for Arsenal fans. I can imagine you're never really going to win the league at that time, but just seeing your best player go to Man United after all those years is for a straight swap like
I think
that.
he did want to stay as well.
Yeah.
He's talked about it since. He did want to stay.
I actually think we didn't offer him a contract. Why would he not jump ship and get way more money? Do you
You're
know
still
what I mean?
paying off the stadium, to be fair.
We we were in a state where we had to sell players to fund the stadium. So
What a nice stadium it is.
5th place, only 1 more point with 33. Ashley Cole. This shocked me.
I thought it'd be
I
higher.
thought it was going to be higher,
Yeah, I
personally.
did as well.
So you've made the top 5, but I'll tell you where everyone had him. I had him 3rd. Kieran had him 4th. Dan Locke had him 9th.
oh, that's
That's whiffy, that.
D. Rich had him 3rd. Mike had him 3rd. Matt didn't have him.
I knew bias.
What?
You must
Mate,
think
he's-
that's bad.
In fairness,
though.
though, he is actually more of an Arsenal legend. So
Invincible, isn't he?
You explain
and
yours.
He actually just got put in the Premier League Hall of Fame, and most of his highlights are
Yeah.
Arsenal related.
What, that 1 year with the Invincibles?
No, he didn't just play one season. He was there for like 5 seasons.
Do you
Came
not
through
think
our
that's
youth.
bad then, Matt?
No, I don't think he deserves it.
The only person that hadn't
No.
put him in.
Because I think the amount of time he was at Chelsea. Do you blame him? What did Arsenal win when Cole left?
The Invincibles, wasn't
No, they won it.
No,
with
no,
him.
he's saying like after.
Oh,
he
since
left.
So
they
when he
left,
left, they won nothing. So I think anyone in that position, he's not.
Yeah, but that was his
not,
fault.
It's not his personality to go, I'm a traitor, I'm going to move. It's no, I would do the same in your position.
A
I
lot of it
would
was
move
the
to a
money,
better
wasn't
club.
it? I think that was the
No,
big deal.
the funny one is he didn't want to accept we were 5k out of his valuation, and he apparently loved Arsenal.
It's just because Chelsea was spending all this money at the time, and they're
But
taking all the best
he obviously
players.
grown up Chelsea fan as well.
Did he
Yeah.
move so he won did the Invincible year?
I think it was
Did he
the
stay at
season
Arsenal for the next year?
I
You
don't
won
know.
the league and then he joined the following one.
I don't.
Football
Matt,
knowledge
come on,
expert.
You're the one that's meant to be defending it.
I think he joined the second season because I remember your left back would have been like Gallas or something at the time.
Yeah.
Nah, it was.
Paulo Ferreira,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think
Glenn
he's
Johnson, and Paulo Ferreira probably.
Do you think he's looked at lesser traitor just because of he was successful for both teams?
Nah, I still think he's a traitor, but I don't think Arsenal fans actually like hate him that much. They did at the
I
time.
thought they do hate him, don't
No,
they?
did at the time, but like since this Hall of Fame thing came out the other day,
Even
I see Arsenal fans loving him.
Yeah, but because that's a trophy for you lot.
That's a good point. He's on.
No, it's not. But
apparently
like,
he's the biggest traitor in the world. He's on Arsenal's Twitter homepage. They've tweeted out said, "Well done, Ashley, one of us." Like,
It's 'cause he
"Who's
come
come on your traitor list."
it's because he come. It's because he
Mate,
come
you
from
got
our
an
youth.
AFTV, they
That's
bloody
fine.
hate him on
Because
there.
he come
They're
from our
like
youth.
shadow
innit?
boxes for him.
AFTV hate everyone.
The
They
AFTV,
hate
Naturally, they're
themselves.
shadow
the
boxes.
AFTV are not.
Robbie
not the
Law's
one,
throwing
mate.
punches for him.
I can't believe you haven't put him in. You can like a player and he's still be a
It's like
traitor
Van
to another
Persie,
club.
like, I love him, but
No,
I know he's a
you-
traitor.
You're
Even
not an
Ars-
idiot. Yeah,
Even
well,
Arsenal don't think he was a traitor.
debatable.
yeah, but like,
Would you put
But-
traitor on your Twitter?
but time's a healer.
In fourth place with 38 points, Adebayor.
You haven't put him, have you?
Mate, you haven't put him.
No.
What?
No. Read out.
Oh, that's stupid, mate. There's one reason, and one reason only.
Maybe he's put him higher. I don't know.
I had him fifth. Dan Locke had him fourth. Dan Richards had him fifth. Mike had him fourth. Kieran had him ninth. And Matt had him first.
Oh, fair,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought- yeah, you were right.
How
Yeah.
was he not first?
That's more respectable than not on the list. So.
That bloke's ran from this side of the pitch.
All the way just to
All the
celebrate
way
in front of the
up,
Arsenal
just to
fans.
celebrate in front of the opposition fan that he used.
Why
to
did he
play
do that?
Because he's a cunt.
He
No,
used
like, why did he
He
do
used
that?
to play
No,
for
just-
Arsenal, and he
but
left, and then
obviously-
they don't like him. But then he also played for Tottenham. He's the
Well, yeah,
perfect
he
traitor.
Yeah, to be fair, he's awful.
Yeah.
Well, he's top four.
That's the best
Yeah, yeah.
celebration I've ever seen. I remember watching that.
Mate,
was
I
thinking, this
fucking
is
hate him,
unreal.
and I think it's the best bit of TV I've ever seen. mate. It's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
you lot hate him, don't you?
Yeah, I think we didn't like him because I think he left on bad terms anyway.
What
But
was his
He
move?
went to City,
So it was Arsenal to City. That
yeah,
was a
and
straight
then he
move.
went to Real Madrid, then Tottenham.
What
Real
career
Madrid.
he's had, to be fair.
He might have gone Tottenham, then
Was
Real
he ever that
Madrid.
good to like justify any of those moves?
Uh,
Like Madrid.
Oh no, he was shitty.
That's like
Madrid.
Jonathan Woodgate. That.
Yeah, it is. I honestly think his best football was at Arsenal still though.
So why did he do the celebration in front of you lot?
I don't know. I think he left on bad terms.
Yeah, but why? You meant, come on.
I honestly don't know.
I thought you would have researched.
I'm
it
glad everyone did their
beforehand,
research for this podcast. No one's got a
Oh
bloody
my
clue.
god, you have
what
to
anyone-
research every single transfer in history.
It'd be nice to know you've known going into a podcast and as an Arsenal fan why you don't like
Yeah,
him.
but for some of them, like,
Do you not think I might ask why
You've
don't
just
you
joined
like
but-
him?
Jumped
but
on the bandwagon.
but
there.
also for some of them, every single person has him. Like, he's gonna be on there. You know he is.
Yeah, I mean the celebration's a massive part of it.
That's a reason.
Because if you
I
take
hate
the
him.
celebration out, I don't know if it's that big.
It's the celebration that puts him first. Absolutely.
and playing for Tottenham as well.
Yeah, but the celebration.
Okay.
But I also think he was a bit of a cunt in the media as well.
Do we think we've all got this top three?
Yeah.
I think I actually do have the six.
Oh, no, maybe not.
Maybe not.
I've got them on my list, but
I've got
top
4
three.
second and first still left.
I thought it was a slam dunk. Ali Boyle was going to be first, so anything could happen.
So where did Kieran have Adebayo?
ninth.
Ninth.
His is sus.
Yeah, that's
Kieran
quite
looks
bad.
like the weak
Yeah,
elite.
it does.
He
at the
should be
moment.
swapping Ronaldo and Adebayo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Too much airtime.
But I also think the Traitors one's
Just
so
don't
much
Kieran
more
getting away with
subjective.
anything because this is a suspect list.
Mate,
so
it's
far.
so much more subjective though than any other list. I
Do you
think.
think people who know they're not going to be on the podcast put in less effort in the list?
That is definitely what happens.
Yeah.
Because you don't get called up on it. Like,
Because you're saying mine is really good right now.
well, you're
No, yours is
that's
actually alright.
respectable.
Thank
You've
you.
been
But
really.
you put in some dodgy ones where you know you're not going to be here. Kieran's the list. Kieran's always here,
Yeah.
but then
When
when
Kieran's
Chuck a
here-
grenade in.
yeah, when Kieran's here, his lists are pretty good.
you two are literally same list. He's not here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Still very tight, to be fair. Adebayo was 38. Third, he's got 41. So in third place, 41 points. Figo, Barcelona,
Mate, he's
to Real
like,
Madrid.
he's fucking hated.
Yeah.
At
Have you seen the
Barcelona.
video of him trying to take a corner?
Pig's head.
Yeah, I think
Throw a
so.
pig's head in.
That's
They're
mad.
throwing bottles.
How do you even
in.
get that in the ground? Pig's head.
Wait, it was
You can't take a water bottle.
yeah, but it was at, I'm guessing it was at Barcelona, so I reckon they just didn't care.
Literally, it's hilarious.
Get up.
Go take a corner. They're like proper bottles, not water bottles. Like
Glass bottles.
Yeah, glass
like
bottles,
milk
yeah.
bottles.
yeah, just throwing that at him. He picks the ball up, walks away, goes back. They're still doing it again. See a pig's head somewhere. Someone's launched a pig's
So at
head.
the time, he's probably one of the best players in the world as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there's
yeah.
a doc on it as well, which I haven't seen because it's not English, but not going to sit there for an
But
hour
didn't
and
he
a
go
half
for-
reading subtitles.
Didn't he go for quite a lot of money though? Anyway,
I
it was like one of
he
the
did
most
at the time,
expensive
yeah.
transfers.
I think
at
it
the
might have
time.
been like 30, 40 euros at the time.
Galactico, wasn't he?
Where everyone had him, I had him second. Kieran had him third.
Matt didn't have him.
No wait. D Rich had him second. Mike had him second. D Lock had him fifth. Matt didn't have him.
What the fuck?
Jeez.
I can guarantee you, Dan Lock did not know this happened.
What, you didn't have Figo or Ashley Cole?
Why didn't know Figo was playing for Barcelona? I didn't know the what happened.
You just don't know that story.
I don't know the
People like
story. Yeah.
That's mad.
You've had people like Zlatan in,
Uh,
kind
I
of doing
actually put
similar
Zlatan
stuff.
in.
I think this
Ronaldo
episode
was also
of Bournehub's shown the lack of ball knowledge,
Because
like
it's
in
such a
general.
long
Outside
time
of
ago.
England, the lack of
Yeah.
ball knowledge.
Oh,
is
yeah, but-
showing.
Yeah.
We say don't, not
well, that's
Premier
why we
League
do
and we
Premier
get
League
lost.
stuff, yeah.
That's why we do Premier League centre business stuff, because
Yeah.
anything out, we are clueless.
Yeah,
Anything
yeah,
past
it's true.
92 out of England, you forget about it.
Even 92, I think anything before 2000 maybe. We don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm struggling anything
Well,
pre
same as
2010,
me.
mate.
Okay, well, a lot of people had him like second, thirds. So, I mean, you have them.
Not
loads.
having him is meant. Why
I
didn't you have him? You
I
just
didn't
forgot.
know he played for Barcelona. I just
Oh, so
I
you
had
just
no
have no
idea.
ball knowledge either.
The first when you said Vigo, I was like,
Okay.
What about him?
Well, at least you're honest with that one.
yeah.
At least there's no
I
made up
will always be
story.
honest throughout the whole time. on this podcast.
Yeah, but I reckon he probably celebrated in front of the Barcelona fans when he scored against them.
Figo was on
I
41.
think I do.
Second has 43. So there's only 2 points between that.
Okay.
Whereas first has 58.
Mm-hmm.
So they
It's clear.
Wow, that's
cleared
fucking mad.
Clear.
cleared.
Okay, who's second?
Jesus Christ.
Imagine not having that person first.
I
So-
physically don't think he'd get
Best
that
thing is
many
I've no idea
points
who you're on
without having him first. Or something. There's like 4 people first, 2 second.
In second place with 43 points, Carlos Tevez.
Yeah.
And the winner with 58, Sol Campbell.
Oh, okay.
Big soul.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Deservedly so.
Big
mate.
soul.
I'll say where everyone had him, and then we can debate. Tevez, I had fourth. Kieran had fifth. Matt had third. D Rich had fourth. Mike had sixth. D Lock had first. Just quickly.
Surprised it's
First
made
is quite
second
high,
out of
actually.
all that.
Yeah, as a United,
Yeah,
seems
but
to be a
because-
theme
yeah,
actually.
but it's because-
for the fans. Wait, the Chelsea fan didn't have Ashley Cole. You've had a lot of Arsenal ones low, and then the United fans
We're
got
trying to
Tevez
show
low.
we don't care.
Yeah, I was just say, is this
No, we're showing our actual ball knowledge. I've forgotten the word. Objectivity.
Yeah, we don't let emotions cloud
No,
our
yeah,
judgment.
exactly.
No, it was the billboard.
And he did. He has let that happen, and he does every week.
When?
I didn't think you could be biased to Chelsea in a Traitors top 10.
I'm not.
yeah, why are you low on yours?
I just don't think it was that bad. Like at the time,
Oh, but he went on a 2-year loan to Man United.
like we won like all 3 leagues at the bounce. Tevez was not like he was a good player, but in that team he
He
wasn't
was in your
necessarily.
front three, wasn't he?
I don't know.
but
He
we
was
had like
a
bigger sort of legends of the club at that time. I'm not being funny. This sounds very arrogant, but we've had a lot of like good strikers. So letting one go,
But the billboard.
yeah. The billboard's a
billboards.
massive thing.
I don't know why they did that.
It's
to be
like
honest.
welcome to Manchester.
Yeah. And he won the league, then we won the league back. So it was like, and we replaced him with like Berbatov, and he did pretty well.
But also Tevez wasn't just a traitor to United. He
was
also
traitor to
refused
West Ham.
to come on as a sub.
That's true.
Yeah.
So traitor to
I
his
think
own team.
he threw his toys out the pram at training as well and things like
Yeah.
that.
Even
He
the
got
move to United was a bit dodgy in the,
The
first
guy
place.
got
yeah.
banished for like 6 months. Remember, he was training out in, what was it, Brazil? I don't know where he did.
Argentina.
Argentina. So even at his own club that he was at, he was a nightmare.
There was a lot of people that had him high, so you have him the lowest. I was just quite surprised actually. Like,
Because he doesn't care.
I thought Van Persie would be a lot worse than that, but apparently not.
Tevez is worse
Just
than
because
RVP.
Where did we have Sol?
right, so Campbell.
I want to know where Matt had Sol because
Yeah.
it sounds like
I
everyone
want
else
to know,
had
yeah.
him.
Everyone's had him first,
Everyone
and
has
he's
him
got
first.
him 7th.
I want to know what I've got.
I've got Sol Campbell first. Kieran's got him first. Mike's got him first. D Rich has him first.
Locke's going to fuck it up.
Both locks have him second.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
okay.
bad.
You can't even be
I
mad.
That's
thought
very
Adebayor
respectable,
was
fair play.
genuinely going to be first.
Nah.
Um,
Who did he put first? Well, I know my point now. I do that every podcast. I just picture him sat there.
Sofa, where is that?
D-Lock had Tevez first. So you had the top two
Yeah, you can't even be that mad.
on the order. It's not diabolical for them. Sol Campbell absolutely ran away
Mate,
with
he's
this.
got to be first. Mate, he was like, I'm never leaving Spurs, and then just rocked up at a press conference next to Arsene Wenger. Out of nowhere.
It's literally the Delph thing with your rivals
another scale,
on a
mate.
higher level. He was a
Yeah,
captain
he was
for
captain.
Spurs.
Yeah. He was like a fucking hero there.
Yeah. And like England international, like one of the best centre halves
Yeah.
in the world at the time.
And then he became invincible.
That's one of those that still doesn't age.
Mate,
That ages awfully. Like now, Arsenal fans and Tottenham fans still like argue, disagree,
yeah.
hate one another because of that transfer.
Do you mean it's aged brilliantly?
Yeah, not for Sol Campbell hasn't, but
He I've heard like he's shocked why Spurs fans hate him.
Yeah, but he's a Hall of Famer now as well.
He's still
Is it?
sliding.
Like last week he did it.
He's what?
He's still
The
sliding.
slide for England.
still Wembley sliding.
Yeah, no, I've heard something saying like he doesn't understand why Spurs fans hate him so much, like because he did so much for them.
They kicked him out.
Getting wanting to like win like league titles, but not go to your biggest rival.
Yeah. To be fair, the only thing that for me that could have got him from second to first is if he scored and then ran the length of the pitch and celebrated in front of the Arsenal fans.
And had a billboard as well. And then
Yeah.
Okay. Happy with the list?
Yeah.
I think it's all right actually.
too bad.
Worst take? It's
Matt.
either got to be Matt not having
Matt,
Ashley
Ashley
Cole,
Cole.
And wait, who else?
not
did
having
he have?
Figo.
Yeah, that.
Kieran had Ronaldo second. He did.
Who did he have at ninth?
Adebayo
Adebayo on nine.
Adibo ninth.
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
the alley by your ninth.
trying to be clever with Declan Rice as well. I mean,
Yeah, I think his was the worst list.
I like
Worse than
Declan Rice.
D-Locks.
Wow, and Matt's. Right.
Mine's actually good.
I don't think it's great.
It's not.
I think it's in the bottom three.
I mean,
today.
who had the best one is what we're
That's
trying to
better
work out here.
Wow.
What's up? Right. So quickly, the 20 players. Joint 16th was Zlatan, Rooney, Rice, Fabregas. 15th, Lewandowski. 14th, Peter Odemwingie. 13th, Eric Cantona. 12th, Fernando Torres. 11th, Jack Colback. In the top 10, Michael Owen. 9th, Goetze. Joint 8th, Ronaldo and Fabian Delph. I never thought they'd be a pairing. 7th, William Gallas. 6th, Robin Van Persie. 5th, Ashley Cole. 4th, Adebayor. 3rd, Figo. 2nd, Carlos Tevez. And 1st, Sol Campbell.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound dreadful.
I think it's all right,
Sounds
actually.
pretty gospel to me.
Pretty
Yeah.
gospel.
I mean, it does.
Okay.
Biblical.
Well, let us know what you think in the comments down below. And make sure you subscribe and download. And we will see you next time.